MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it's next. Marco Gonzalez gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
On his way into the box, there's a look at Shin-Soo Choo, so that means we are ready to get this one underway.
Shin-Soo Choo.
First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now the pitch. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford gloves it, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. In his career against this pitcher, he's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Up next for the Rangers, Joey Gallo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Rangers nothing. Mariners coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Stepping in, J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
J.P. Crawford.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Chirinos corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Crawford is retired, and there's one away. Next for Seattle, D. Gordon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gordon, a native Floridian. He was a fourth-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now the pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a one-out single.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Gordon leads off first with one away. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy.
The catcher, Tom Murphy.
From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Kluber pauses. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 2-1 home. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Dan Vogelbach is next. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch on the way. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Danny Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
That is it. The left fielder, number 5, Willie Calhoun.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Striding into the box, Todd Frazier. First offering on its way.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
And it's quickly 0-2. One out and a runner on second base. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Rugnet Odor.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rugnet Odor. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Lewis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mariners 2 and the Rangers nothing. Stepping in, Kyle Lewis. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Gonzalez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Kluber has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 now.
Fouled off. The 2-2.
Count full.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Gallo is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting it, the first baseman, Evan White.
Settling in now, Evan White will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Kluber's ready. Here it is on 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mariners are down in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. In now, Robinson Chirinos, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. Hit hard on the ground to first. There's one. On to first, a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the veteran DH, Shin-Soo Choo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Choo with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And right into the shift. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there. They're down 2-0. So here's Malik Smith as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Malik.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. 1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop. The pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Now back, second baseman, D. Jordan.
Digging in now for the Mariners, D. Gordon. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Kluber sets his sights and delivers. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gallo is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're up 2-0. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one.
Andrew.
Here it comes now to Andrus. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
So next to the plate for Texas, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
All even now, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Count this ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate, Danny Santana, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Softly hit to short. Crawford has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The catcher, number 2.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tom Murphy. First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. There is Andrus. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see that one guy clearly the leader in this category so far, 95 miles an hour versus an even 90 for the other. In now the Mariners DH, Daniel Vogelback. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Just hung in there on that one. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Kluber's ready. Here's the 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mariners are down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for Texas.
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, number 5, Willie Calhoun.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Here's the pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Comes set and the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Soft grounder left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And this one gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. It is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Now batter.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Rangers threaten, but leave them loaded. They're still down. It's 2-0. Into the box now, Kyle Lewis. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Kyle Lewis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And that pitch misses to even the count to the Seattle left fielder at 2-2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Now here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Gonzalez.
In now, Carlos Gonzalez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. This one's down to third. And there's out number 2.
Now back, first
Now at the plate, Evan White. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Two out, nobody on.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Grounded to the right. Fielded by Adore. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Grounded to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
At the plate, Joey Gallo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot, and the Rangers crack the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. Ball one to start the at-bat. Runner at second here with one man out. Hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Digging in, Todd Frazier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Comes set, the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
Hard on the ground towards short. Crawford gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the sixth coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the Rangers 1.
Leading up for the Mariners, the center fielder, Mallet.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go to start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two.
That's the ball.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. Frazier's up with it. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And stepping up as the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. From the belt, the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the stretch, there goes Smith. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is right there on a perfect throw by Chirinos.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. D. Gordon will be next. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Here's D. Gordon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Kluber gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Mariners go down quietly there. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A full count for Odor. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is the center fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Rangers are back in business. They tie it at 2.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Taylor Gilbo. Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate now, Ronald Guzman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0.
Hey!
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Now here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The pitch. That's in there. 3-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. Smith in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Rangers battle back to tie things up on this solo home run. Get up and stretch, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Last half of the 7th here. Digging in, Kyle Seager. No hits to this point.
Kyle Seager.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Swing and a liner. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
At the plate, Tom Murphy, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Lays off, 2-2 now. From the stretch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Daniel Vogelbach, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Into the box, Kyle Lewis. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 2-0. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Odor ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Big spot here. 1st and 2nd, 2 men gone. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Frazier is there, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Dan Altavilla has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 53, Dan Altavilla.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Leading off for the Rangers, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. So stepping in, Joey Gallo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball right into the shift. Crawford fields it cleanly, and quickly there are 2 away.
Now back, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Digging in and looking for more, Danny Santana. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Altavilla, a 27-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Nick Goody was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41, Nick Goody.
Digging in now, Evan White. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Evan White.
He's set. Here it comes. Left side. Andrus has it. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored.
Now batter, center fielder.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. From the stretch.
Nope. That's inside.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
0-2.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, D. Gordon. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
First and second now, 1 man out. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Kyle Seager, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-0. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Two down, runners at first and second. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Stepping in now, Tom Murphy, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. We've played 8 full. The Mariners are on top 3-2. Matt McGill comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 61.
Now at the plate, Willie Calhoun. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Leading off the Texas, the left fielder, Willie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate now, Todd Frazier, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. Fouled away. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Matt Duffy will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here it comes, 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. To the plate now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Ground ball foul down the left side. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Seattle Mariners came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Dan Altavilla takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.